This program is brought to you by Emory University.
Going outside of the United States, especially when you have the opportunity when you're in your 20s, is something that is just immeasurable in terms of value for one's career and one's life perspective.
It gives you perspective. It gives you an authenticity of being able to relate to a lot of different types of people.
It kind of puts you in a situation where you got to grow. It's a growing experience.
It adds more value, not just for yourself, but then also what you can contribute to either your organization or to your community.
That experience helped me sort of be more attentive, not only to what I do as a professional, but just to the needs of others, the plights of others. It forces you to ask more questions.
Gives you just a curiosity to keep learning and keep growing.
When you've had that study abroad experience, you're more likely to question things as opposed to judge it and condemn it.
And trying something very new but having an incredible amount of support as I was doing it really boosted my self-confidence.
To get out of the comfort zone, to go to a different country, to see the cultures there, to learn the foreign languages there. It really opens your eyes up to the whole world, but it also really makes you appreciate what we have here in the States.
You got a really diverse range of experiences, both academically and in your travel.
It was another great opportunity to build another network of friends and people that you'll know for your whole life.
That's why you came to Emory, right? Is to take full advantage of all the resources that we have. I was pre-med and am currently a physician, and I think it really affected my career ultimately in that I wrote about my trip to Israel as part of my personal statement for my application to medical school. It actually turned out to be a really important reason that I probably got into medical school.
In my day life, I am a health lawyer and regulatory lobbyist. I present myself in front of the agencies of the federal government representing physicians and their patients. And it really boosted my sense of self-confidence to be on that study abroad program.
The type of skills that you do gain is that you have good communication skills. You're able to read body language and be able to understand nonverbal cues, as well as being able to analyze situations, problem solver.
Being a global citizen, being a citizen of the world is something that's necessary in almost any field. Whether you go into law, or you go into medicine, or you become a writer or an artist, having those sorts of connections and relationships are not only helpful in your career, but absolutely enriching to you as a person.
I think the only way to get that global experience that is not only going to make you more marketable once you leave these walls, but is going to give you a sense of how small the world is, how privileged to a degree we are as U.S. citizens. The only way to get that is to go and experience it somewhere else.
It definitely completes your college experience.
I would really have a current student think about this time as a way to do things that they might not be able to do once they do start a career.
It's worth the sacrifice, it's worth the time, it's worth asking every aunt who's ever sent you $10 in a birthday card to up it a little bit to help you go.
All my conversations I have about my experience at Emory, it almost always comes up. This amazing study abroad experience I had. It's the way of life, the people I met. It's changed me forever. I could not imagine my time at Emory without study abroad.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University.